Good morning, people. Watchwoman 65, Lisa Boyce here. I know I'm early this morning, but I got some disturbing news about this coronavirus and about some other information that you're going to want to hear about. It says the containment breached. The coronavirus is out of control. Mainstream health experts warn world to prepare for global spread. Okay, this thing is way out of control now. And China, I reported yesterday that they got two sets of numbers. So they're fudging the numbers. So it's more than what people are led on to believe. It says here it's not clear the coronavirus pandemic has broken containment and it is self-replicating beyond control. As the corporate-controlled media still pretends coronavirus pandemic doesn't exist, it has already spread beyond any reasonable hope of containment, experts say. Experts are now warning. China cannot contain this. And this is what I had said earlier this week about this virus. It's not going to be a cure for this virus until the church is removed out of the way. He that letteth will let until he is removed out of the way, according to either, I think it's 2 Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians, or 2 Thessalonians. We are the Holy Spirit is in us. We are the church. And until we're removed, that's why this thing is not as widespread as it is. But it will be when we're gone. Guarantee you the Antichrist will have an antidote for this thing. It says it's already spread beyond any reasonable hope of containment. Health experts are now warning China cannot contain it. Instead, they lie about it, and the left-wing media follow suit, pretending that lying about a pandemic is somehow a treatment to stop it. Denial is not a treatment for a pandemic. Denial doesn't stop the spread. In fact, it encourages it. That's why the left-wing media, the tech giants, the World Health Organization, and the governments of the world are now complacent in the worsening of this pandemic. They refuse to even tell the world what's happening. They pretend they can somehow cover this up long enough that no one will notice when their own friends, family members, and co-workers start dropping dead in cities all around the world. And that's exactly the way this virus works. Even the World Health Organization is now pretending the pandemic no longer exists. Even when just a few days ago, the same World Health Organization declared an emergency global pandemic was underway, as explained in a podcast. I'm going to link this article. This just came out. I'm going to link this article in the description box. World health experts warn that the coronavirus can no longer be contained. It's just a matter of it. It's not a matter of it, it's a matter of when. Like I said, this is coming at a time where the church is about to depart. Okay? This is not a joke. This is serious. And the mainstream media is covering it up. Okay? That's just the way it is. Like I said, I'm going to link the article here. It says here, and Tim had something on this morning too. And he talked about the President Xi, China President Xi, has literally gone underground. He's in a bunker now. So he's protecting himself. But what about the people in those areas? They said here, this is about mitigation at this point and keeping the global spread as minimal as possible. But it is a pandemic. It is definitely a pandemic. I'm going to leave this in the description box below. And I want to hit on something else. Somebody had sent me from Facebook. Someone sent me an article. Now, I looked this up because I'm not really a big asteroid fan, but I looked this up, and this is true. There's an asteroid warning that's set for February 15th. And what it is that this came out yesterday. It says that NASA detects a 1 kilometer rock that could kill millions on rapid approach. Now, this is set. Now, the thing of it is, I'm thinking that it'll probably blow up midway. But if that thing is that big and it blows up midway in the atmosphere, it could trigger a lot of earthquakes. It could trigger volcanoes. It could trigger a lot, even if it blows up in the atmosphere. So they said that an asteroid large enough to cause widespread destruction is headed towards our planet next week. U.S. Space Agency NASA has confirmed this, and I looked it up, and it is true. The asteroid is flying through space at speeds of more than 35,000 miles per hour. Now, at this rate, NASA said the asteroid will make a close approach. Like I said, because if it blows up in midair, that could cause some damage. A close approach to Earth before noon on Saturday, February 15th. According to the space agency, any rock that big has the potential to kill untold millions on impact. We know that. NASA said if a rocky meteoroid larger than 25 millimeters but smaller than 1 kilometer, a little more than a half a mile, were to hit the Earth, it would likely cause local damage to the impact area. We believe anything larger than 1 or 2 kilometers or 1 kilometer is a little more than 1/2 mile could have worldwide effects. I'm going to leave the article in that about that too. It says the destructive potential for such asteroids was also outlined in 2018 White House report on so-called near-Earth objects. See, there's a lot going on. The government's not going to say nothing. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. It says the National Near-Earth Object Preparedness Strategy and Action Plan warn asteroids up to 3,280 feet across can initiate a chain of devastating natural cataclysms. The report reads, objects close to and larger than 1 kilometer can cause damage on a global scale. They can trigger earthquakes, tsunamis, and other secondary effects that extend far beyond the immediate impact area. That's what I was talking about. So this is pretty serious too. So if this thing, even if it blows up in the atmosphere, it could cause serious effect on the Earth. I'm going to leave both articles in the description box. I'm going to come on later with some more stuff, but I just wanted to give you the update on the coronavirus and this asteroid. So have a nice morning. I'll be back later. Thank you.